Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Team Fortress 2. This is going to be a bit of an update video in a way. I have a lot of things I have to talk about, and if you don't watch this video, if you skip it because I am going to be talking about things that are important, you're going to miss out on a lot of information and probably look goofy if you say something about it in the comments. So please, continue to watch it. Basically, the first thing I want to start with is why I'm selling a lot of my items. Like, a lot of my items on opskins.com. I'll put a link in the description to that, but I don't want people to be upset about it because a lot of the stuff I've been given that I'm selling right now were gifted to me, and I feel kind of really shitty about it for obvious reasons. But basically what's going on right now is my if you don't know, my dad got in an accident and he can no longer work. So he was a pharmacist, and if you don't know, pharmacists make a lot of money. It's one of those high-paying jobs, and so, you know, we have huge bills and stuff all the time because we live in a 3-story house. And just, you know, that's a source of income, a big source of income that's not happening anymore. And so I'm going to talk about it in depth a little bit more in a separate video. But for now, I'm just going to cover the basics. Well, oh, it's milk, I see. Yeah, a lot of the stuff I'm selling was gifted to me, which, you know, I don't take that for granted, and even though it is being sold at the moment, it's not like you wasted your gift, so I will thank you guys personally a little bit later in a special video. But, yeah, I don't want you guys to feel bad because it's going to a good cause. It's nothing like I don't want the gift or anything, so don't worry about that. I'm not taking you for granted. Like I said, I'll explain that a little bit more. So I am selling all my stuff. There's a link in the description, and if you want to check it out, you can. You can see what's for sale and stuff. If you want unusual that you've seen me use or anything, they're kind of pricey. I don't set the prices. But that is a very significant update that I had to get, you know, out of the way, because people would surely ask, hey, where's your unusual milkman? Well, I'm selling it so I can help pay for bills and stuff, and on top of that, there's another thing I am trying to pay for as well, which you guys will probably see a video on soon. Well, not soon, but, you know, within a month or so, within 2 months. Maybe 3 months. That would kind of suck. But that's the first big update. My inventory, almost all of it is being sold. I wanted a fresh start, and doing this is going to help out my family. So, you know. But that's pretty much it for that update, so hopefully you guys understand. Hopefully nobody's gonna be really mad at me. And like I said, I will be explaining it at a later date in more depth to the discussion, just to explain things a little bit better. But yeah, that's that. So that's update number 1. Update number 2 is the Dark Souls story contest. That, my friends, that is over. The deadline was the 9th. It is now the 12th when you guys are seeing this, which is great because, oh no. But the voting does not start until the 16th, and by voting I mean they bring in people to vote on it. You guys don't get to vote. Which is good because, you know, most people would vote for another person's video based purely on his subscriber count. So that's, thinking about it makes me really mad. I'm really happy it's not a popularity contest because he would win, and I don't want to say anything because it'll upset people, but sometimes people win things just because they have a lot of subscribers, not because their entry is good. And I'm sure that would have happened this time around too, if that were the case. But yeah, the voting starts on the 16th. I don't know if I'm gonna win anymore because I focused more on the originality and the overall production quality instead of focusing on explaining my take on the story, which is, you know, unfortunate, but it's okay. At the very least, I know I'm going to get something. I'm gonna get 3rd, 4th, or 5th place probably, which is a smaller statue. Kind of sucky because I was really hoping I could get the money to help my parents with bills and stuff, and also get the statue. But unfortunately, like I said, I don't think that's going to be happening. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. Really sucky. Wish I had thought of... Oh, why is my phone going off? How long has that been going on? I wish I had thought about it a little bit more, given it more time, whatnot. Because, I don't know. You know what they say, 20/20 hindsight. And I have glasses, so it's even worse. But, honestly, it's really... It's whatever. I'll figure something out. And at the end of the day, I'm selling a bunch of stuff so I can get what I wanted anyway. And help my parents and whatnot. So, basically everything is going to be okay. What hit me there? How did he do that? That was insane! Ooh, thanks. Thank you. But I think that's as far as that goes as well. There's something else I wanted to talk about, but I don't... God damn it, I was thinking before I started recording that there's 3 things I wanted to talk about, and I've talked about 2 now. The stupid contest and selling my inventory and stuff. And there was one more thing. I just don't know what it was. I don't know. I don't really remember. That's kind of really crappy because I was trying to go out of my way to remember it. Remember that. Jeez, I don't even know. That's upsetting. That's really upsetting. I was going out of my way to try to remember what I wanted to update you guys on. And I still somehow managed to screw that up! How unfortunate. Maybe I'll remember a little bit later, but... Oh, thank you. I don't think I needed that. You probably needed that more. But that's okay. Ah! Goodness me. Now, this has been a fun update video. I wonder if people are gonna get mad. I don't know what I was doing there. I honestly don't know. I just stood there and let him hit me in the face. So that was, yeah. God damn it, what the hell did I want to talk about? You know what, was there something on eBay? No. I don't know. I'm getting mad now. I don't know what I wanted to talk about. I don't know. Well, something else I could talk about is, seems like people really like it when Brain is in my recordings for TF2. And I hate to break it to you guys, but how the flip... This is why I don't like editing the TF2 videos every time I die, because then I get cut off and trying to find that spot again is sometimes difficult, or it just doesn't really flow. But, what was I gonna say? Brain! Yeah, Brain. He hates TF2. He hates Team Fortress 2 more than anything. He despises the game. And so, he's not gonna be in any games unless they are, you know, special, like, game modes and stuff. He likes playing the special game modes. He does not like the base game. Understandably, because the base game is pretty much the same thing over and over again. But, you know, Brain will appear in, like, any special videos that I do, like the Slender Fortress, the Team Fortress 2, TF2 wear. I don't know what he's doing. TF2 wear, prop hunt, stuff like that. This is probably gonna be a shorter video, unless I completely lost track of time like I usually do. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the update, hope you guys understand. Hopefully you don't get mad, and I guess until tomorrow, I'll see you then. Yeah. Before I joined this server, I remembered what I was going to say. And thanks for all of you guys being so awesome and donating. I am going to be opening up a server soon because I'm going to have, you know, extra money now that I'm selling stuff. And I think that's a good way to pay you guys back. That's the biggest thing. I don't know how I forgot to mention that. I am definitely going to be opening up a server for you guys, so look out for that. Don't know when it's going to happen, but it should be soon. So, woo! Oops.